Hi everybody, it is me, Bonkai922. Got some chapter reviews to do. That's like one more first impressions I have to upload, which I believe is Log Horizon. I'll upload that shortly. And maybe some summer anime reviews I'll do that I missed, which isn't a lot. I'm probably just going to do Haikyuu, Barakuman. I think I never did Terror. I never finished Terror. Do that, and I think maybe ESP, but I think I just put that to the side because I already did first persons on that. So, yeah, let's get into this. Bleach 606 review chapter Divine Division. This chapter, the fight was all good. I want to be perfectly clear there. Fight was fucking awesome. Ichibei. That guy was like, that first page. No, I think it's not even the first page. The second page. Second page, that look he gave Bach. Whoa. That would make the devil shit his pants. Yes. Ichibei from the Royal Concord Squads made the devil shit his pants. But it was just awesome. Awesome look, and the fight was awesome. I really dig it. It was fucking amazing. Now, the thing about this chapter that made me go like, huh? We cut off to Kisuke in this chapter. Guess who came back? No, not the Fullbringers. No. Thank God. The Vizards. Where were they? I mean, this was actually pretty shocking. I didn't expect the Vizards to show up here. But we get Hyori, Lisa, Hachi, and Love. They show up with Kisuke. And this was interesting because Hyori was like complaining to Kisuke, saying like, why did you send them up so quickly, stating like, how you should have waited for us. And the last thing she says to Kisuke before this other thing that shows up, I've always hated that saying, for the sake of the Seirete. So this was kind of interesting. I didn't expect this kind of conversation going on in this chapter between Kisuke and Hyori. And knowing for people who read Bleach and know Bleach just like me and anybody else knows from the whole 100-year turn back the clock thing, pendulum, you would know about the history between Hyori and Kisuke and everything. And some people were stating how Kisuke could have been a villain in Bleach. I don't think he's a villain, but he does things that you question at times. And you're like, why did he do that? And I feel like this chapter might have shown that. Like him just letting Ichigo, Yoruichi, and everybody go up there to the Royal Palace without the Vizards going with them. So, but the thing that confused the fuck out of me in this chapter was this other person showing up. And the reason why this confused me is because Kubo has never introduced this character in the entire fucking series. And yet, poof! She shows up in the final arc because she wants to help her Nisama. And who am I talking about? Her name eludes me, but she's apparently from the Shiohin clan. She apparently seemingly is, I guess, Yoruichi's cousin, or I believe, no. Cousin, it would be too ridiculous. I think it's her sister. Younger sister. And, she got all these tools. She's holding these tools and shit. And she wanted to help her. And she's upset. And it says the 23rd seat up, head of the Shonin family. And so on and so forth. This just confused the fuck out. I'm like, we get the visors. Okay. We get her? She was never introduced. Like, she's introduced in the final arc? Like, we were never... Maybe I'm jumping the gun here, though. Maybe she was introduced, it's just I missed it. But as far as I know, I never seen this character ever. No, but that was probably the only peon thing that rubbed me the wrong way with this chapter. Other than that, this was a great chapter. This fight with Bach, Ichibei just fucking, what he did to Bach, he basically said that he didn't cut him, he basically erased the existence of his arm. Like, now it's a shadow. And I'm like, this motherfucker. I have to say, he's very intimidating, Ichibei. So, essentially, now I guess we're going to get the conclusion of this fight as it goes forward. Ichibei and Bach, I liked how that was done. Fucking amazing. And like I said, the only part was just it seemed so random, though. Like, we've never seen this character ever in Bleach. And maybe it's because, maybe I'm jumping the gun, though. Maybe it's because it's taking place in the Seirete. That's why we're seeing this character. And because Yoruichi is going with Ichigo and everybody. Maybe that's why we're seeing this character. Why we're seeing her seemingly little sister show up and wanting to help her. But it seems so weird. But I will say, the highlights of this chapter, by far, is the fight between Bach and Ichibei. And the conversation between Hyori and Kisuke. And it makes you wonder about Kisuke in some ways. Because, like, in some ways, he does resemble Aizen in a way. I mean, this whole conversation that Hyori was bringing up, the point of, I've always hated that saying for the sake of the Seirete. She's always hated that. And it seems like she believes that, Ichigo and Chad and Orihime and Yoruichi are going to get annihilated. Or they're not going to be able to handle it. Going up against Bach and his Sturstians, allies up there. She believes that they're going to have trouble with that. So, but overall, great chapter. 4 out of 5. I just feel that the whole Yoruichi's sister showing up just seems like coming from left field much? Maybe I'm taking it the wrong way, though. Because, she just shows up in the final arc? I'm like, where was she in the last 500, 600 before chapters of Bleach? But then again, you have to take in consideration that the whole Arrancar arc, those did not take place in Seirete. So maybe that takes into consideration, and that this battle is taking place in the Seirete, in Soul Society. So that's probably why we're seeing this character, and why we didn't see her before. But other than that, great chapter. But One Piece was better. Oh boy, One Piece, man. I'll get into that next. I'm going to get into that next. Got a lot to talk about with that One Piece chapter. Some big things. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. Bankai 922. Watch out for that Ichibei stare. His eyes. They weren't black like a doll's eyes. They were just white. Completely white. And completely, I'm going to rip your head off and rape you. Oh, shit. That's what it felt like to me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.